Yo, welcome back to another video. And today, as you can see by the title, I got into Shinobi Life 2 close community. And today I will be showing you guys some tips. Well, telling you guys some tips on how you can get in. And yeah. And first, I'm gonna give you guys like some tips on how to actually get into the CC. They're not that hard. It's pretty simple, and if you follow these tips, I'm sure you'll be able to get into CC too. So for the first tip, put effort into your app. Like when you're creating your app, make sure you be truthful. Like don't try to lie or anything. Like make fake promises. Like, oh, I'll do this all the time. Like you have to be completely like honest with your questions. I mean your answers. And yeah, pretty much just be completely honest. Like make sure you're doing your best when you're answering the questions and put effort into it. Another tip is to don't rush your application. You have to take time because you have to actually make sure you're putting in a quality app, because they want quality apps. They don't want some poop app that you just like came up with in like 5 seconds. They want a quality app, and make sure you double check your answers for like a better chance of acceptance. Because I noticed like when I was doing my application, I made like some things like so much mistakes and stuff. I had to like check over them, and yeah. Another tip is to make your application simple, not too long, not too small. For me, I had like 5 sentences for each question, and they were pretty detailed and they made sense. Like you have to really make sure you use grammar and what you're saying makes sense. You can't just like use like first grade grammar. You have to actually make sense and show them that you want to get into CC. Another tip is to make sure that you're active in the Discord / the community, because doing this will actually get you noticed by the high ranks and get you recommended. Like whenever they do the applications, it will really get you recommended because they know that you're putting in the time so that you can get into CC. Now for the final tip is to that make sure you do not beg. Like don't beg people to get in. Do not beg anybody to get in, or like don't beg people for recommendations, because I don't think they have recommendations first off, but like make sure you do not beg people. Do not beg anybody, because this will leave a bad impression on you. It'll make it seem like you're just begging to get in, and they're probably not gonna like you and probably not gonna let you in. Now I'm gonna tell you guys some things that makes CC different from RPG and why so much people want to get into it, because it seems fun and everyone wants to get into CC. As you can see, most people are going for the Leaf, but I'm in the Stone Village and I'm enjoying it so far. It's really fun, it's very organized, and I'm really enjoying my time here. Now CC is nothing like RPG. It takes way much more effort and time if you're trying to rank up. Like for me, it took me like 3 hours at least to get level 100, and I'm an academy student, so like that took a while. Like it takes time. You can't just get it in lightning speed like RPG. You have to actually work for it, and you're gonna stay here for a few hours. So like make sure you do them. You actually have time, and yeah. In CC, you're only allowed to have 1 kg, which is your clearance kg, and you're only allowed to have 1 element. I don't know if you get more elements as you rank up, because like when I was just playing the game, I saw Chuny, and he had fire style and lightning style. So I assume that you might be able to get another element when you rank up to Chuny. But for starters, you only can have 1 element. In CC, you have rank caps, meaning you only can stay a certain level depending on your rank as a Shinobi. So for academy student, I believe the level cap is 200. And right now, as I'm recording this video, well not recording, as I'm recording this voiceover, I am level 121, and I believe the cap is 200. So I'm gonna make my way there, and I believe I'll be able to do getting exams with some 200 after I complete my classes. Another reason people want to get into CC is because it has more serious and mature people. You won't see people running around being toxic, annoying, and just going crazy trying to be the best person they can possibly be. People actually care about CC. They've worked to get into it just like you, and they're actually going to respect each other. They're going to play the game and make sure the game is fun for everyone. Now another big thing about CC is that the map is way bigger than RPG map. It's pretty much every village put together in one big map with some terrain between them. Now this map, I'm not allowed to go outside of my village, but so far looking through the fog, I've seen that the map is pretty big, and I can't wait to explore when I reach Chuny. Alright, that's pretty much it. That's all I have to say as to how you can get into CC yourself. If I helped you, make sure you please like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. I want to reach at least 2,000 before the end of the year. I hope I can reach it. And yeah, good luck getting into CC.